Hey everyone, Jordan here from Cinelinx.com. I'm back with some more video game goodness for both you Star Wars fans and retro gamers. Today I'm super excited to be talking about the special collector's edition for the N64 version of Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. This one comes from Limited Run Games, which you've seen us talk about in the past. Now, Episode 1 Racer is one of my all-time favorite Star Wars games, so I thought it'd be a whole lot of fun to share this with you guys. I'm going to open it up, see what's inside for the very first time, and we're going to talk all about it. Now, when I say I'm a big fan of Episode 1 Racer, I don't want you to think it's just hyperbole. I love Episode 1 Racer. It was the first video game I had for the N64, and since then, as part of my collection in general, I've tracked down just about every copy of the game you can imagine. I have the Dreamcast version, I even have the Game Boy Color version, and of course I have Limited Run Games, their basic version. This is really cool too. I love the classic packaging. However, that's not what we're here for today. We're here to talk about their super duper collector's edition for the N64 version. Now, this is not to be confused with the new one that they've announced. If you've been keeping up with us on the site, a remastered version of Episode 1 Racer has finally launched on the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch. And Limited Run Games has announced that they're doing physical editions for that too. To help celebrate and spread the word, they were kind enough to send me the collector's edition of the N64 version so that I can share that with you guys. Okay, like normal, first thing you see when you open it up is going to be their limited numbered edition. They only make so many of these, so you get a special numbered one when you buy these. Under that, they have the cart itself, all nice and bundled. I love the blue look of it. It just, But of course, once you get past that, then you get all the extra goodies that come with it. So you have the pin in the shape of the N64 cartridge, which is kind of cool. You get the really cool looking coin. I love these. I don't know why. These little challenge coin things are always so neat. You get little postcards with some artwork on it. This is original artwork that came from the game when it first released, from the promo and marketing materials and stuff like that back in '99. 21 years. This game can drink now. Yippee! So you get this nice poster, double-sided, so you can choose to show either one that you want. But of course, the things I really love about these editions are the manuals that come with them. Now, these are actual recreations of the original N64 manual that came with the game when it first launched. It really goes into depth and detail of the different strategies and stuff you have to use to play the game, whether it's buying pit droids, how you upgrade stuff through Watto Shop and whatnot. Now, that's super important information that you don't always get with the games. Like, even in the remastered version now, it doesn't tell you how to do any of that stuff. You either know or you don't. One of the things I like most in these old school manuals is that they also go into some of the lore and stuff related to what you're doing. So it's got original artwork of the different planets that you visit to do your races. It's got details on those planets, which for Star Wars fans back in the day, the more information you could get about something, the better, which was always awesome. Now, as a collector, I'd love to have all this additional stuff, but one of the coolest parts for Limited Run Games is that the game that they ship with all their stuff actually works. So you could pop this into an old school N64 if you have one, and it will play just like it did back in the day, all the same controls and pretty much the same experience. So it's a nice bit of preserving that video game history, and I would strongly encourage you, if you have not played Episode 1 Racer before, fix that. It's an incredible game. Whether you pick it up on the Switch, PlayStation, or even on your PC, it's a whole lot of fun. It's impressive how well this game has aged. Now, of course, graphically, it's a little rough around the edges, but it still plays incredible. For me as a collector, especially focusing on video games, I really want something that can combine both play and display value. And Limited Run Games has absolutely delivered with this one. If you're able to pick this up, I strongly encourage you to do so. Of course, it's not always easy because, as the name implies, these things are limited. Fortunately, if you missed out on this N64 version, you still have a chance with the recent remaster. They have pre-orders up now for the physical release of those on both the Switch and the PlayStation 4, so you can choose whichever console you want it on. I think it's well worth picking up. Not only do you get a great game, it's always nice to have that physical stuff that can look great on your shelf and display for those of you that like to do so. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my little unboxing video today. I know I had a lot of fun checking out all the cool stuff inside here. And then, of course, I always love adding to my ridiculous Episode 1 collection that somehow 20 years later is still managing to grow. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tell all your friends about it. Also, be sure to head up to Limited Run Games. We'll have some links for you down in the description below so that you can pick up some of your own Star Wars goodness if you are so inclined. Until next time, be sure to keep it tuned to Cinelinx.com for all your movie, gaming, and geek-related needs.